Hello everybody and welcome back to Building Drayton Manor in Planet Coaster, episode 19 or season 2, episode 9 depending, because we now have seasons now, and it is Wave Swinger Continues. So we're just going to start off this time lapse with me putting in the actual ride itself before putting a nice fence around it. Obviously I will have to actually place it in the correct spot first, but yeah, it's actually a wave swinger, because we didn't actually know when I started it last episode of when I recorded it. I think it was announced by the time it was released, but yeah, there it is testing. So this next time lapse is me finally putting in the aforementioned fence around the outside. Don't think I've actually put this in yet, but I was just working off the concept art that they released on the Drayton Manor Instagram account a couple of days ago. Not as of recording this, it was probably like a week ago, as of doing a voiceover, but yeah, obviously I decided not to exactly expand on the whole fence thing that much, because after all it's concept art and chances are they will just do it different IRL, who knows, and when I finish putting all of these fences in, I'll give you a POV of the ride. So here we go. Hope you enjoyed the POV. Now that I think about it, that may have been the first ever Wave Swinger POV uploaded to YouTube. So GG, exclusive to the Coaster Shardark YouTube channel. Everyone should subscribe, definitely, because that is just how cool this YouTube channel is. Yeah. Anyway, now I'm just adding in a fence that goes around the outside of the lake. Just expanding it from that little bit there all the way up to the bounty. You are able to, like, in that area, control some, like, remote control ships or whatever. I think it costs like £2 or something, and then you get like 5 minutes of driving it around. Real gripping stuff there. And it wouldn't be a Drayton Manor episode without me placing down some park paths. Artificially. Yep, we've got some more bricks coming in. It was at this point that I realised how bad my scaling was. Also something that I get quite often in these episodes. And just going on Google Maps, it just, you can see my mouse just going around. I probably should have just like cut this entire section out, but here's a chance for me to ask you to like the video. Here I am deleting some path, as you can see. Yeah, I'm probably not blind if you're watching this, because you wouldn't be watching this if you're blind, you'd be listening to it, now that I think about it. Yep, so I'm just putting down some nice little edges of the fence. It's a pretty low fence, so I went for the low fence in the game. It's one of those pointy fences that kind of hurts to sit on, which is annoying. If you know what I'm talking about with those pointy fences, it's like a low fence and then it's got like a beam of wood. However, there's an edge of the wood pointing upwards, so yeah, you can't really sit on it without it kind of hurting. And here comes in some more path. Yep, here we go. So some more bricks. Some of those bricks that I've gotten from that workshop have been a real lifesaver in this entire, I guess, playlist. Or it's been something I've done pretty much every single episode so far this season. think I started it maybe episode 14. Who knows, who knows. Anyway, just moving down some of the terrain in that area, and then I think the path is making some of that terrain stick up a bit, or I've been like expanding the lake or despanding it or whatever, and then because I've expanded the thing near it and then it's just being pushed down because there's a path right next to it. Who knows, who knows. And this is a podium where the big shark is, and that is like a little set of stairs that you go up for your photo op. Yeah, it's pretty, you know, like corny thing, but I mean, it is a highlight of Drayton Manor. And here I am adding the thing that a shark hangs from. If you guys are sensitive to hanging sharks, then you probably shouldn't be watching this. So I went and searched the workshop for a shark, and the best one that came up was this shark. It's called a requin. Pretty not sure that's the French word for shark or something. I don't know, it's a bit small for what I was looking for. It's probably because it's a French shark or something. Anyway, and now I'm just adding a wall around the outside of the bounty. So yeah, the bounty, it does actually go over the lake. However, with Planet Coaster being dumb, it can't really hang over a lake because it still has an entire ride platform. Even though we don't actually use that side of the ride. Anyways, now just adding in some more of that like area there. It is like a big place where you can just sit and eat your lunch. There's quite a lot of benches and walls to sit on with a nice view over the lake. And you can get a couple of good photo ops as well, I think. Oh, Stormforce 10. And just getting rid of some of those big useless mounds of dirt. So yeah, that is all looking pretty decent. And next to them you have a flower bed with, I'm guessing, presumably flowers in them. Nah, it has trees in it. And that is me just placing the tree bed down. Yes, not a flower bed, a tree bed for trees. Yeah, looking nicely. Yeah, do trees actually go to sleep? I think they do, because yeah, it would be pretty crazy actually if trees went to sleep. Like, flowers don't go to sleep either, and yet they're called flower beds. I don't know, this world confuses me too much. And next along we have some walls, you know, pretty standard walls. And yeah, just placing them down. It's just a bunch of random walls that, you know, all in a line. And there's like a fence that goes around them. I'm really not sure what purpose these do, if they were actually meant for anything. They look pretty old, so maybe they were involved when the park was new. Who knows? Because they're really weird, and I really don't know why they're there. So I'm just checking out to see for this next tree bit to see what sort of bed I could use, and I decided to stack that sort of bed, and that all seemed pretty good because none of the normal flower beds or tree beds. I'm gonna bring that meme back from 2 seconds ago. And yeah, here's another one. There's trees on either side of that one, I believe. So there's a tree on that one. There's quite a lot of these like crimson trees right now. Really not sure what the park had with putting a bunch of crimson trees in this entire area of the park, but they sure do have something about just putting that there. And now for the final time lapse of today, and I'm building the, I guess, like Midway Games near Ben 10. You know, I've been to this Midway Games before. I've lost money. It sucked. It was one of those throw free balls into a bucket and then you win a big Charmander. Yeah, of course I got 2 or 3 and then I didn't win the big Charmander. Anyways, that is now the end of this video, so if you enjoyed, please do put a like down. I've kind of waffled for this entire video, If you enjoy me waffling, then tell me in the comments or whatever if you enjoy me randomly waffling about stuff. Yeah, just leave a comment. Subscribe if you're new, yeah. We do appreciate subscribers here. And goodbye. Subscribe if I haven't said it.